Howdy folks, what a brute of a day outside, not very pleasant. As you can see, makeup had all sorts of trouble getting my hair right. The first thing to talk about, a humble parsnip. Now, some time ago we went out to Pinehaven Organics and had a look at his farm. These were but wee little lads, I'm not sure if they're male or female, but their time has come, and so they've been picked. They're beautiful little sizes. They're great to bake, they're great to boil, they're great to whack into your soups. Look, absolutely versatile and underused, I think, in this country. Typically parsnips are more nutritious than your carrot. You know, you're higher in potassium, really rich in potassium, lots of B vitamins, lots of C vitamins. So really a great thing to hook into during your winter and cooler months. And why not while they're fresh and local? So enjoy, please. And let's go and have a look at his farm again. Here we are at Pinehaven Organics. Let's go and see Chris.
In here we have our sweet turnips, directly where I'm standing. They'll be with OrganicFeast probably in another 6 weeks. Over the back there, right over in the back, far back, you see a lighter green. They're actually turnips, as in the white, purple top turnip. But all the turnips probably about 6 weeks.
While you're having your parsnip, you might want to match it with his good friend the swede. Again, great to cube. These pieces here, you wouldn't want to bake those whole like you would with these little critters. But you quarter him and whack him in with your parsnip, and you've got a very tasty, nutritious meal. Beetroot bunches this week, and it's got beautiful, lovely fresh tops on them. The bulbs are a little bit bigger than we've had in previous weeks. Cauliflowers are back again from our favourite grower, Mount Whitestone. Biodynamically grown and very fresh, pure white. Chris is also picking a little bit of kale for us. That'll be fresh in tomorrow. And also some of his lovely light silver. The corn seems to be coming into good supply. They're nice, large ears, lovely and sweet. Moderate supply of red capsicum. You can see they're reasonable sized pieces, but this time of year, red capsicum, organic, I mean, it's always expensive, but even more so at this point in time. But if you must have, we have. Green capsicum, nice, really firm, thick, heavy, dense pieces. Sounds a bit like me. Radowski carrots from Victoria. Again, smell that, beautiful and sweet. Magnificent at the moment. We've got some lovely bok choy. Celery bunches are quite a reasonable size. Starting to fatten out a little bit, not so stringy as when Weezer was presenting them to you. It's galangal time. Very short, brief period in time when we actually can get this. So, you know, for your Asian stir fries and the like, I'd get into them. All your sweet potatoes. White, purple, gold. It's all over Red Rover for your Italian garlic at this point, basically shooting, and we can sell you a little bit of seed garlic if you want to grow some yourself. But the giant Russian, a later Caesar, milder garlic is holding up quite nicely.
I ask you while you're on video, what is that?
Daikon.
What's it called?
It's a radish. So, you know, I don't know if you've had the Japanese before, and you have that real, like, little curly, you have the carrot, and you have like a little white.
Oh yeah.
Thing that goes next to it. It's that. But I don't think you can cook it. You probably can. But it's a really mild radish. Cute little red. But actually these are green. And they're the red ones. Nice size, firm hearts. Sounds a bit like me. Lovely little button squash. Plenty of broccoli. Great special last week. Beautiful little snow peas. Brussels sprouts, my favourite. And the other really good thing to get into this week are these cherry tomatoes. They're fabulously sweet. Throw them into your salad or bake them, cut them in half, drizzle them with some sea salt and some olive oil. Once again, the fabulous range of all your gourmet potatoes. We've got your Jacqueline, Irish Gold, Purple Congo, Kiflas, Rosevale, my favourite, Belle de Fontenay, your Dutch creams, plus the usual Sebagos, Pontiacs. Mid-week, we'll be receiving some mandarins, some from Paterson and some from Queensland. Queensland ones are pretty, and I have to say at the moment are eating better than the Paterson ones. They've been outstanding. I've eaten tons of these. quite literally. Really, really good. So the Patterson one, it's very early in the season for the Patterson mandarin, so just give them another couple of weeks for absolute sweetness. But in terms of price, miles in front with the Patterson. Our great special for the week, bananas, $1.99 a kilo. Look, they're a little more coloured than I would have liked, but these will be eating well like immediately and into Wednesday, Thursday. So if you're ordering earlier in the week, bear that in mind. Don't go nuts and buy something like 5 or 10 kilos unless you're prepared for some smoothies or cake making. But an outstanding price, $1.99. Would you like to try one of those strawberries on camera for me and the plug?
Look like I'm enjoying it. I was hoping to avoid getting on camera, you know. They're good. They're very sweet.
I needn't say anymore. Apples. We've got Sundowner now from Forest Orchard, so that's a mid to late season apple. It's actually a cross between Lady Williams and Golden Delicious, a relatively new variety. In terms of texture, it's not quite a Pink Lady or a Fuji in terms of that tight, crunchy structure, but certainly firmer than, say, a Golden Delicious. It's quite sweet as well, so they're actually a lovely eating apple. That's Sundowner. I know I'm a broken record, but look, Fujis, Pink Ladies. Season's coming somewhere towards an end, so get them now. Panama passion fruit, they're lovely and sweet. It's got the lovely tamarillos coming from Corrie Farm. Now Macola told me about a little recipe where she stewed these up with some apples, some custard. Very nice way to eat those. Biodynamic Packham pears, smaller sizes. Ruby red grapefruit, medium large in size. We've got some magnificently large limes, again from Corrie Farm, a non-certified product. Limes magnificently juicy. The blood oranges, really rich and sweet. A little bit of red fleck through there, just for something a little bit interesting and different. And look, the bergamot pears, a rich buttery pear. Something a bit new and interesting for you to try, triticale. It's actually a cross between wheat and rye, and it's actually higher in protein, the gluten, than either of wheat and rye individually. These grains, they've been rolled, quite a heavy roll. These will take about 15 minutes to cook if you wanted to make porridge. My advice though is to put it in the saucepan, sit it on the stove, fill it with water and soak them overnight. So come the morning, all you really got to do is put it on a low heat and just gently warm it through, and it'll be ready to go. So there you go, something a little bit different and interesting for breakfast in winter. That's about all we've got for you this week. A little comment on the emissions trading scheme. I think it's a wonderful initiative. Interesting though that agriculture is not being incorporated in the early stages. Look, and I think once it is, you'll find you put a price on carbon, that organic agriculture, which is a bit more efficient in its use of energy than the conventional system, might actually start to become significantly cheaper, and essentially a great reward for all those farmers who've put all that time and effort into managing their farms in a sustainable manner. So bring it on, I say, although it's going to be an interesting couple of years. Anyway, have a wonderful week. I'll see you next time.